Hey everybody, welcome back to Brainiac Baseball's 1980 Detroit Tigers season replay. Today we are on the final day of April. We made it. It's game number 27. This is the second game of a three-game series against the Yankees. I just want to say thanks to all those who have made this journey so far through 1 month of this game. I really appreciate it, especially the five of you that have stuck with it. For all new viewers, please like and subscribe, and also check out Brainiac Baseball's box breaks with baseball cards. We did a new video 2 days ago. You may appreciate it. It's a box of 1991 line drive AA baseball cards, where we pulled a lot of great players from that era, and also a bunch of manager cards, which are really annoying. So anyway, I want to get to the game as quickly as possible here, because at the end of the game, if you stick around, I'm going to show the leaders so far for the month of April. So we all have that to look forward to. So let's go ahead and get the game started. Today's matchup, I have the very first start for Bob Stanley. He was newly acquired in the Carlton Fisk trade earlier in the week, and we're going to give him a chance here in our starting five. He's replacing Dan Petrie, so not sure what to expect from him, but he has to be better than what Dan Petrie was doing for us. Shotzi's not available today. He pitched 2 innings in yesterday's ball game, which was a nice victory for us. And let's go ahead and get to the lineup. We're facing El Tiante, Luis Tiant, and I stacked the lefties today. I'm going to give Parrish a break. I moved Carlton to the catcher position and stuck Richie Hebner in there to get a little bit more offense in place of Tom Brookins' great defense. And since Stegman is now at the Mendoza line, I moved him up one and moved Gary Hancock down. So just some minor changes to the lineup. All right, let's get it going. We have Lou Whitaker leading off the game against Louis Tiant. Tiant's 4-1, like I mentioned, ERA just under 4. 39 years old. He not pitching that bad for 39. Okay, sweet Lou. Lou gets a base hit through the left side. I'm going to turn this volume down just a little bit for me here. There we go. So if you've been following along, you know that whenever Whitaker gets on, I always hit and run with Trammell. And looks like Trammell's going to ground it double play. No, he makes it, gets Whitaker over to second base. And now we have Carlton Fisk. I'm going to have him hit to the right side. Try to move Whitaker along, but it looks like Whitaker is gunned down at third. So, okay, that might be a rally killer right there. Let's see what our cleanup hitter can do. He'll take a walk. So at least we've still got some kind of a rally going. And Champ Summers getting the start at DH. Is that a base hit? No. He lines out to right field. So here we go with Bob Stanley here. I'm hoping that his skill set is good enough to keep a starting role for us. Randolph grounds out to Hebner at third, and that's one down. And batting second is Bobby Mercer, who gets it by Hebner. I'm sure if I had Brookins in there, he would probably have gobbled that up, but no such luck. Let's see what Watson's going to do here. Stanley strikes out Watson. And, Mercer takes second on a stolen base, so runner in scoring position for Reggie. And, Reggie's been struggling this year, as I mentioned in yesterday's game. So, I know he's due. He walks here and leaves it up to Oscar Gamble. And Gamble's going to ground out to Trammell, so no damage done there. So we have JT leading off the second. Oh, he gets the ground ball through the second baseman there. And now we have Hebner up. This is his first start in a while. I'm looking to try to generate a little bit of offense. That ought to do it. It's going to be a double for Hebner, and Thompson scores from first. So my brilliant managerial move is paying off early. So here's Stegman, who's on a bit of a roll. Stegman's going to hit into the gap. Look at that little Stegman go. He doubles, and that gets Hebner in. So Hancock was moved to the ninth spot. Let's see if he can keep the rally going. Pass ball. Moving Stegman up to third. So I'm going to let him swing away. That's not going to get it done. So one out. Bringing up Sweet Lou. He's 2 for 2 with 2 walks against Louis Tiant this season. I'm going to have him try to do a sac fly. Oh, he's going to get a base hit. Knock Stegman in. And we have a 3-run lead. So, I like the early lead here. Now, I'm going to hit and run again with Tram. Didn't work the first time, maybe the second time? No. It does move Whitaker up into scoring position. And let's see if Pudge can get a base hit. Oh, wild pitch. It's 2 wild pitches this inning. Alright, so give Fisk a chance here. And he does. He hits it through the right side. And that brings in Whitaker. So, nice little 4-run inning so far. See if Kemp can get it done. He walks. This has got to be Tiant's worst game this season, which is good for us. And there goes Summers hitting down the right field line. Let's take a chance. It's 60%, but we have a huge lead. Let's see what happens. He's safe. So Summers with 2 RBI and a 6-0 lead. Tiant's up to 54 pitches in the second inning, and they're just letting him work through it, I guess. And there's Thompson popping it up on the infield. So that was maybe our strongest inning of the year, giving Stanley 6 runs to work with. So Joe Lefebvre is starting off with the bottom of the second, and he walks. You never want to walk a leadoff hitter. Always comes back to haunt you, and Jones is going to bloop it in. Yeah. So runners at first and third. Let's hope for a double play here with the catcher, Johnny Oates. Yeah, that's going to get a run in, but that should turn 2. And bases are cleared for Brian Doyle, the number 9 hitter, who's grounded out the Tram. Top of the third, Richie Hebner to the plate, leading it off. He's popping up to second baseman. And Dave Stegman is on fire. Oh, I jinxed him. That's what I get. 2 down for Gary Hancock. And he gets a double to the wall. Oh, maybe a triple. Yeah, oh, he's got a great arm though. Real strong arm. But we're up 5 runs, so we're going to see if we can stretch it. He is safe. So a triple for Gary Hancock. And that brings up Sweet Lou. 3rd time in 3 innings. This time he goes down looking. So stranded runner at 3rd. And Yankees are leading off the bottom of the 3rd with 3rd leadoff hitter, Willie Randolph. Takes a walk. I guess Stanley didn't learn from the last inning. Oh, base hit slips through the left side. And 1st and 2nd with the big hitters coming up. Alright, let's see if we can get Watson into a double play. No, base hit up the middle. So that'll get 1 run in. Oh, no, it doesn't. Randolph stops it. 3rd. I hope he's not trying to give Reggie a chance to get a grand slam. Let's see what Reggie's going to do here. Sacrifice fly. So I thought that was going to drop in, but it looks like Kemp made the catch, and that's 1 down. Scores 6-2, and oh, that's going to go to the wall. Well, this is not looking good for Stanley as he gives up his 3rd run of the game. His endurance is pretty low, and he's already got 52 pitches, so I'm going to go ahead and bring the outfield in and see if we can prevent that run from scoring. Looks like he's going to ground out to 1st, and that'll get another run in. So 2 down now, and let's hope that Jones can get himself out. Oh, come on. So we've basically given all the runs back. That's not a good sign. So Stanley is tired, and I guess with that being the 3rd out, I will probably bring in a new pitcher in the 4th to try to preserve this lead. This is basically what happened yesterday early on as Trammell strikes out. The game finished at 6-5, but all the runs were scored in the first 5 innings, and then the bullpen came in and each side shut each other down. So 2 down as Fisk grounds out, and that brings up Steve Kemp. Kemp's gonna get a double and another triple. Wow. Well, this is 4:30 to the gap there. So a triple for Kemp, who definitely was not known for triples. And Champ Summers comes to the plate, and he grounds out to 1st. So we could not get a run back, but we're going to take out Stanley, and we're going to switch it up with a lefty. Dave Rucker did really good in his first appearance. So let's see. They do have a primary lefty lineup, so let's see if Rucker can shut him down like he did yesterday. Oh, not a good sign. As Johnny Oates singles to the right side. And that will bring up the number 9 hitter. I'm going to guard the lines against any extra base hits down the oh, there's a walk anyway, I guess it didn't matter. So we're going to bring the outfield in, try to prevent that runner from 2nd scoring on a base hit. And of course it's going to be an infield single. So that's frustrating. Now we just need to prevent this inning getting out of hand. So if we need to give up 1 run, I guess that's what we have to do. And that'll be a sac fly. And the game is tied, so that 6-run lead is erased. And now we have a righty before all these lefties. I know it's taking a chance, but I want to keep Rucker in there, even though he's struggling. Let's see what happens. I'll pop up on the infield for Watson. And I guess we'll let him pitch to Reggie. And of course Reggie gets a base hit. So that gives the Yankees a lead. That's so frustrating. And now we'll give them one more shot here to get out of the inning. I don't want to burn through all my bullpen. Well, okay. So we're going to take out Rucker, who's just was very ineffective. And we're going to bring in Pat Underwood. And we're going to be down a lefty today too, so one of these lefties are going to have to go for a while. And that's going to be a fly ball to center field for the 3rd out. So we went from being up 6 to being down 2, and it's only the 5th inning, folks, so if you like slugfest, this one is for you, that's for sure. So JT's up, he's popping up on the infield. And Richie Hebner is to the plate with 1 down. And he grounds out to 3rd for 2 outs. And we did get Tiant tired here in the 5th, so maybe we can chase him. Holy cow, Stegman with a blast. So this guy is breaking out of it in a big way. Get one of those runs back. So we did take advantage of Tiant getting tired as Hancock strikes out looking. So we are in the bottom of the 5th, and let's see if we can keep Underwood in the game. Keep the score to just 1. Underwood strikes out Jones. That's a good start to the inning. Oates is popping up to Tram for the 2nd out. And the number 9 hitter, Doyle, is going to ground out to short. So 1-2-3 inning. We needed that. And it looks like the Yankees are bringing in Kurt Kaufman, who is a rookie, and is pitching really good. Not a good walk to strikeout ratio. So Whitaker leading off the 6th. And he blasts it to center, but that's going to be a long fly out. And Tram is up. Tram takes a walk. Let's hit and run, try to get something going here. Then I'll get Trammell to 2nd and give Kemp a chance to tie the game. Nope, he grounds out to short, and we're headed to the bottom of the 6th, still down 1. And this is the tricky one, because now we have 2 righties before we get to a lefty again. And I hate to risk it, but I'm going to bring the outfield in. I'm going to let Underwood pitch. And Randolph grounds out to the 2nd baseman, Sweet Lou. Bringing up Bobby Mercer. And he pops it up to the catcher. Whoa, it sort of just stopped there for a second, midair. And I'm almost considering intentionally walking Watson to get to another lefty, but we're going to go ahead and pitch. Well, that's what they were thinking anyway. So Watson walks. This is probably the right move to face Reggie. And it Oh, Watson tried to steal second, and he was thrown out. So we'll take that. And Champ Summers is leading off the seventh. We're getting down to crunch time here. Oh, it was so far outside, he's still swinging it. Bringing up JT. Thompson's only got one home run so far this year, and his power is well above average. I'd like to see a blast from him right now. Nope. So, Hebner is up. And we went down 1-2-3, so Kaufman is pitching pretty well for the Yanks. Let's stretch Underwood one more inning. This would be an infield pop-up to the first baseman for one down. And Oscar Gamble is going to fly out to center field. Nice. And that will bring up Joe LaFave. Oh, infield single. Alright, well, Underwood's gone 3 innings so far. I'm going to give him one more chance to get out of this inning. And then we might have to go to another pitcher just out of... we've utilized him enough this game, so... I know it seems silly to take out a lefty to bring in another lefty, but I know how this game behaves, and sometimes a pitcher will just hit the wall, and that'll be the end of it. So, John Hiller is in the game. We're going to bring the outfield in. Let's see what happens here. He grounds out to third. So we get out of it. Ooh, and the Yankees are bringing in Goose in the 8th. Goose is off to a pretty good start. He's got 4 saves, so he is clearly the Yankees closer. And Dave Stegman, his first home run of the year last inning. And he takes a walk. He is unstoppable right now. So Gary Hancock, we're going to have him sacrifice bunt and see if we can't get Stegman over. Gets down the bunt, and he moves over Stegman. So we have the tying run in position with the top of the lineup coming up. So let's see if Sweet Lou can get it done. No, he's going to ground it to the second baseman and move Stegman over. 2 down for Tram. And Tram grounds back to the pitcher. So wasted opportunity. And we're going to have Hiller at least pitch to Doyle. He hits it deep to right center. And that's 1 out. Okay, we're going to let him try to pitch to Mr. Willie Randolph. Bringing the outfield in. And Randolph grounds out to the short. And now lefty on lefty facing Bobby Mercer, who grounds out to Whitaker. So this is it. We're down to our final chance here. Gossage up against Pudge. The Goose versus Pudge. And Fisk is going to ground out to third, bringing up Steve Kemp. He's due for a home run. Well, we'll take a walk. So let's get a pinch runner in there. We're going to bring in Rick Peter. No, actually, Brookins is faster. He's a 94 in speed. So I'm going to swap them out. And let's hit and run with Summers, who has an 85 contact. See if my strategy works. It does work. as Summers moves Brookins into scoring position with a base hit. And Thompson is batting .265 versus lefties, even though he's really struggling. I guess I should take Summers out to prevent the double play. So we will bring in Peters. So we have our two fastest runners on base right now on the team. And we're going to have Thompson swing away. See what happens. Oh, back to the pitcher. That's not good. Oh! So they get the runner at second, moving Brookins to third. And now we have Hebner with 2 outs and the tying run at third. And he grounds it into an out. That's the end of the game, folks. We lose that one 8-7 after having a 6-run lead. That's one of the worst losses of the year. So let's take a look at the box score. I'll pull that up. And if you want to stick around, I'm going to take a few minutes and show the leaders. If not, I appreciate you tuning in, and we'll be back with the first game of May. Here's the box score. You can feel free to pause it and take a look. And in the meantime, I am going to click back, and we are going to look at the leaders through the first month of April. And we'll just make this quick, because you can't really tell much. You know, I'm sure if you're a baseball fan, you know April doesn't mean a whole lot. But it looks like Jim Gantner is leading the league with a .411 batting average. That's amazing. No other real surprises there. These are all big names from the 80s. Bill Stein was primarily a pinch hitter for Seattle, but he did get a couple years of playing. Home runs, Larry Heisel with 7. Actually, 2 Milwaukee players. Robin Yount in there with 6, and a bunch of light hitters, really. Roy Smalley, I mean, that's unexpected. And Henry Cruz, I don't really know much about, but we'll take a look real quick. See what his story is. Yeah, I mean, he never had 100 at-bats in a single season, and yet he's on the home run leaders list. So, I don't know, but stranger things have happened. Looking at the ERA, we have Danny Parks leading. If you followed along, we've had 2 starts versus Danny Parks. He's won both, and Danny Parks is a career minor leaguer in the Boston. In real life, he was a career minor leaguer. Never made it to the majors, and that's why he doesn't have a photo, because there aren't any of him. And somehow he's leading the league by walking more than he's striking out. But sometimes that happens. And the rest of them are, you know, I guess, they're a little bit of everyone who was, you know, good or mediocre. Dave Stieb, I always liked him. And wins. Tiant got the win in that game, and then he takes over the wins lead. Palmer and Denny Martinez, El Presidente, Steve Renko, who's done really well against us. Kuz has done well against us. Bill Travers has too. So a lot of the familiar names there. And of course, Schatzi's our long reliever, lefty long reliever. And so he's managed to get 4 wins. Let's take a look at the National League real quick. Pops, Willie Stargell. He's leading the National League with a .393 batting average. Pete Rose, you might expect him in there. And home runs, Darrell Evan, future Tiger on the '84 team. Ted Simmons, who got into the Hall of Fame this year. Mike Ivey was actually, both of these guys were both on the Tigers at one point. So a lot of former Tigers in there. Nothing special. Schmitty, Michael Jack Schmidt, and ERA, Craig Swan. Steve Carlton, lefty. Seaver, rest in peace, Tommy. Nolan Ryan. Yeah, this is more like it. That's more what you might expect. And Mike Scott, former Cy Young winner, with 5 wins for the Mets. So there you go, folks. There's just a brief snapshot of the leaders. Thanks again for tuning in, and we'll catch you with the first game of May against the Yankees. That's the next one. Everyone have a good night.